Alrighty, guys, it's finally that time. Welcome to Trella and I's Stardew Let's Play / podcast.
Hey everybody, it's me, Trella.
It's your boy,
Yeah.
and it's me / I don't know if anyone has played games with me or if this is the first time you're hearing me, but my voice is shit and I hate hearing it, and I'm not even gonna listen to this. But this is what you get.
Well, I don't know why anyone would listen to this in the first place.
Because we need money, and maybe they like Stardew.
Maybe.
So we're pretty far in this farm. Just looking at it quickly, we're in fall here. Yeah, we played a bit on this before, and then we kind of were talking, and we decided to make a podcast out of this, just because we kind of talk about the SHL anyway, right?
Yeah, that's one of the main topics of discussion we usually have anyway, so might as well profit off our time wasting.
Yeah, it's almost like pretty much what we have in common here and what we're doing every day anyway, so we do talk about a lot, so
might as well.
It's preseason time, I guess, if you want. Have you been looking at the preseason on
yeah, unfortunately I have.
You want to give us a little rundown of how it's going?
Not too well. Blizzard kind of struggled a little bit there. Hold on, let me pull up the index if I can. Blizzard aren't doing too hot, that's all I can say. And me, myself, I'm not doing too hot either.
Looks like a pretty bad team effort there, but I do know they're saying the last 10 games that we assumed are pretty decent.
They were better. Yeah. We came in 6th in the West, 45 points.
That's out of a playoff spot though, right?
Oh yeah, far out.
So yeah, we gotta hope for a better sim here during the season.
Sure,
we'll be growing a lot. But anyway, Scarecrows in the SMJHL, if you care about that, fucking beast in it. Very good numbers. I'm pretty happy with my fucking build and how that's going. Right now, it's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, the SMJHL is kind of a crapshoot, so it'll probably go horribly wrong, as it always does. And even though my build is looking good right now, it'll probably start fucking sucking in the end.
Well, especially in the finals, because Cain sucks in the finals.
Well, you know, sample size. We have one finals and one finals where he sucked. So I guess you could assume that he'll suck in all of them, but hopefully.
At least you've been to a final, so.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I've never been past the first round.
We'll get there someday. But yeah, hopefully you do better in the season because you're getting a build change. I think that's pretty exciting.
Oh yeah, that's very exciting.
It costs so much fucking money, it should be a big deal.
Yeah, no shit.
Costed. Talk a little bit about why your old build sucks and how this new one's better?
Alright, so there's a lot of reasons why my old build was fucking terrible. And the main reason behind that is because I was the power forward template, which is extremely inefficient. And so basically, I had 1439 TP with this build, I think. Let me see. Yeah, 1439. So you would think by that point I should be able to have all my strength max and be a competent forward, but no. I was still even working on getting my 3rd strength max because to become even a usable player, I had to get a scoring weakness all the way to 80, which you could imagine costed a lot of TP.
Yeah, I mean, people talk about like how no one has different builds, and it kind of sucks if you do try to make a different build because it's just not fun to do that.
Yeah, and that's a prime example because, excuse me, I tried to make a little bit of a different build there, try to go checking, and it doesn't work. and your player is handicapped for his entire career.
But you were telling me the other day, like, despite your unfair advantage, I guess it's not unfair. It's just kind of you didn't know what you were getting into, but you've had a decent career.
Yeah,
Cuddles.
I've been able to have some pretty good seasons, especially that one where I won the Rashawn, but I don't really know how that happened, to be honest.
Yeah.
Seemed like pretty, seemed like an anomaly there. Yeah, I've been doing worse every season since then, and it's just getting really frustrating.
Maybe it's time for your second breakout player award, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna win twice. It's happened.
But yeah, I mean, a build change should help a little and make it more fun, just so you're not fucking sick of your own dude.
Yeah, thank you for that, by the way. It's all you.
No problem, man. Anything to make the game more fun and just keep people interested. I think that's important.
I hope you like the SIGs. You know, they might not be like as quality as Gex, but I think they're up there.
They're very important to my heart.
Yeah.
But anyway, now that kind of news is out of the way, I guess we can start looking at these questions we got here.
Sounds good to me, buddy.
We put out the call here, and Luke said, "Fuck, Stardew is an amazing game," which isn't a question, but thanks anyway, Luke. He actually did hop in here. He's on my friends list series, Tummy, which is a subtle reference to good old Kimmy and his god-awful nickname of Tummy. But, you know, when he gets mad about it, it's kind of funny, so...
I'm actually mad at Luke, though, because he took his watering can, so it's really hard for me to upgrade my watering can, so...
yeah,
not nice.
We'll figure that shit out in the... we'll have time for that.
Yeah.
Dermot Lavelle, or White Cornerback, said he had a name suggestion of getting slashed with Trella.
It's not bad.
I don't know if we're going to be able to have a pun name, just because they're kind of two weirder words that are harder.
Yeah, I don't really know.
A lot of podcasts kind of incorporate cast in there, and then like some of the usernames or something, or player names maybe, but I'm not feeling anything that anyone's come up with or what I've come up with. It might have a more boring name, but
I haven't been able to come up with anything good, so...
Yeah, I mean, hopefully it speaks for itself, and if we call it, Stardew Podcast with Trell and Slash, like, you know what you're getting, and hopefully you enjoy it anyway. I don't know if that...
Yeah.
CP Trella said, "Bump, please ask." That's not really a question either, so that's kind of...
Who's that CP Trella guy?
I don't know, it's kind of...
Never heard of him.
Alright, now Luke comes in with the actual question and says, "Thoughts on where the SHL is heading in the next 6 months?" I haven't even been here 6 months. I'm like a little baby. I've been here fucking since July, so that's 4 months. And it's been a lot of the same. Like, you kind of grow as a player and you get more used to what's going on in the SHL and what it's all about, but it doesn't seem like it's drastically changed. But you've been here a while, so how much has it changed since you started?
I've been here for a little bit over a year, like a year and 2 months now, which it really isn't that long when you look at other people, but it's a decent amount of time. I think the league has actually changed a lot, especially since I've gotten here.
Mm-hmm.
With like the new rules and things about being politically correct, I guess you could say, and being more respectful on forums, that wasn't around, so there was a lot of, I'm not going to say the words, so I'll get banned, but a lot of that going on, especially in Discords, but now, thanks to you, Slash, we can't do that anymore.
Yeah, I'm glad to be the fucking face of this change here.
Yeah, you're the man, dude. But I don't really, the site as a whole, like, fundamentally hasn't changed, and I don't think it really has changed for its entirety of the existence. The way that like the site's going, I mean, a lot of people are resisting the changes, like in whatever management in the league with the like the PTI with fucking poor Mike Izzy and shit.
Right.
There's that, like all the rules with the down rep and spam and all like the banning of words. I mean, I guess I can see why people get upset about that, but I feel like it. It's tough because a lot of people grow up on saying like the G word as like not really an insult, just like oh that's you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a different world now. And people are more sensitive to that stuff, and I feel like you should be able to conduct yourself on a public forum in a way that you don't have to use those words in general. So
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I don't have any strong feelings about it. It's you try to make the site a better place for some people, and you're gonna piss off some other people, and I don't think that's ever gonna really change.
yeah, but my argument to that is like, is your experience in the site really going to be that much worse if you can't say the R word or like the F word or the G
No,
word?
I mean, yeah,
I
especially
I think it's more important to make the experience better for people who might be more sensitive to those things and to take away a couple words from someone's vocabulary.
yeah, and I mean, it's definitely it's when you're on the site and you're fighting with someone and you whip out that shit. That's really not a good idea, and I
And it
probably
just
wouldn't
makes
do
you
it even if it wasn't banned. Like,
it makes you look childish. Like
yeah,
that's one way to lose an argument. Call someone like an F word or whatever. Like, wow, you're awesome. You're so big.
yeah. I mean, when you're talking with friends in a more private, like not on the site, maybe on Discord or locker room, like on the Discord locker room or something, that's where things can get gray. I still guess you got to be careful and don't say that stuff where someone can fucking, get offended by it. And if you're
Yeah,
not
of
in complete
course.
privacy, then it's risky anyway. But I can
Yeah,
see
I
where
mean,
the argument is that, where are you safe and how
yeah,
can they construe stuff
which is
as
a fair
being.
point.
It's about finding the balance between it, I think, and just
Yeah,
making it fun, but also, safe from harassment.
yeah. I mean, if you're having a chat with like your buddy and no one else is involved, you shouldn't be able to get in trouble for saying something that no one is offended by in the situation.
Yeah. So it's kind of a slippery thing, and I was very unhappy that I was involved in that. It was if people still care, like I don't know. I hope I've put this out there, but it was like a horrible thing that I said, and I really regret saying it. And I just think I was painted as something I am not because I said that. So hopefully my
Yeah,
apologies were accepted. But if you don't accept them, then I don't know how to help you. I don't know what to do about that. But it's an interesting change because I never saw the side where like I guess maybe there was more Thunderdomes. Like I've heard Legends of Logan shit, and just oh fuck.
oh, oh, Slash, you're
Oh
getting
yeah, I'm
married.
getting married here. There we
There
go.
you go.
Let's fucking go.
Attaboy. I'm still working on getting Leah to even 5 hearts, so.
Are you in the audience down there? Oh, you're down at the bottom.
Yeah, I'm somewhere. Yeah, I got my blue hat on.
What up, boy? Yeah, a bit of starter talk here. Maru is the fucking best, girlfriend.
Yeah, sure.
So
You
yeah,
got bigger titties than Mario in this game.
yeah. I don't know what that's about, but anyway, she's the hottest out of all of them. And yeah, that's my Stardew life. I like having her in here, so that's kind of who I always choose. I don't really go any different. But anyway, it's interesting to see how things have changed over a little bit. Oh shit, tomorrow already? What the fuck? There goes that whole day.
It's berry day.
Also, apologies if we're not doing that much. It's actually kind of hard to talk and focus on the game. So
Yeah,
hopefully,
it's harder than it looks.
even doing little stuff makes it fun to watch. But if it's not, then we could always just move to audio.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this would make it a little more entertaining to watch if you're not gonna just like turn off and listen to it.
Carla does most of the work anyway. We're not watching the screen right now, but I don't do much on the farm.
Yeah, that's why Slash is married and I'm not.
Shut up. Anyway, back to the SHL before we lose money for not talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's it hasn't changed too much since I got in here, but it is like you just kind of see SHL history changing. You know, people will probably talk about Mike Izzy and banning words for a long time, so it's kind of interesting to be a part of that and see how that all unfolded. So yeah, I think that's as much as I can answer about where the SHL is heading in the next 6 months. I mean, maybe we get some fucking headway on automatic updates. I mean, if you read my media post and fucking uprepped me, I'm not at 100 yet, so they're slacking. But
Yeah, I was pretty high up there on the old site, but now I only have 8. I was at like 50 something on the old site.
yeah, I never saw the old site. I joined right after the move.
There's something like just like kind of charming about the old site that I miss.
Every time I'm linked to it, it's just like so hard to navigate.
Yeah, it just looks bad now that we're on like a nicer thing, but you know, it's just something there was something charming about it that you just miss, I guess. I don't know why. I think it's just because you were there for so long.
Yeah. Speaking of fucking site changes, I mean, they're doing some interesting stuff. People are gonna hate on me. I used the IPB theme just because that's, you know, I didn't fucking change it when I got here. I used that for months after I joined just because I didn't care to change it. Like, it looks fine, and that's kind of what I knew the SHL as, is that theme. If you use a different theme, that's cool for you. I mean, I don't know, starting TDs about not using light theme. I know that's a joke, but it's kind of a weird meme. But they're now changing, like, the IPB theme got broken with some SIGs.
Oh,
And,
that was the worst.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
I had to stop using it.
Yeah, I had to switch to another theme just because half the time I couldn't read shit. Because all of a sudden it just gets shifted off screen. What?
Yeah, some shit like that. I don't know what it was.
God damn.
I'm just waiting till someone knows how to make it happen and exploit it so they can fucking make their like a whole team make their SIGs like that. Just fucking ruin it.
Yeah, I mean, what, like, I don't know. But the problem is the other themes. I like that one because you could see pictures and you could see SIGs. I mean, I like that. I like I'm new. I don't know who everyone is. If I see like a username and a player name, I can kind of get that associated in my head. But when it's just their username, like, I can try and use context clues to figure out who it is, but sometimes I'm just lost. Like, I don't know who the fuck is talking.
Yeah, I mean, after a while, you kind of just learn who everyone is.
I'll get to that point, hopefully.
Just with being here, I guess.
It's crazy, because as I'm learning who these, you know, older guys are, and the legends, and who's been here since day one, then there are also new guys coming in that I don't know yet.
Oh yeah, it's so hard to keep up with the new guys. I used to do a lot of scouting for Edmonton when we were still coming out of the rebuild.
Oh, yeah.
So like a couple of seasons ago, I would know like every single new player, but now, it's a little different.
Yeah, scouting's weird.
I really only know like the guys that are in the Crows, or like guys who are like always on the site, like Luke or like King or people like that.
That's kind of the best way to scout, I feel like, is to just kind of be in maybe a locker room or the Discord, like, rookie thing, or maybe another site related Discord, and just see like who they are, because it's hard to fucking hide who you are in Discord when you're just talking all the time, you know? I mean, if you don't talk that much, then it's harder to scout them and harder to see what their personality is, and then you kind of almost assume that they just don't talk much, even though that might not be the thing. I mean, when I joined the site, I didn't even have Discord.
Yeah, I didn't either.
And then Joe is like, get Discord, and I'm like kind of shy, so I'm like, I don't know if I want to meet a bunch of new people. But I mean, at this point, you probably wouldn't be able to tell that that's what I was like, because I try to talk as much as I can and just keep the conversation going, because I found out it's actually fun as fuck to talk with people and meet people and make friends, which is awesome because it's kind of growing me as a person.
That's definitely what I enjoy most about this whole site, is just meeting different people, making new friends.
It would probably be. I probably wouldn't be active if not for Discord. Like.
Oh yeah, me neither.
The site locker room isn't like. I don't even like forums in general. Like, just how they're laid out and stuff. I'm just not a huge fan of that. So.
Yeah, there's no way in hell I'd be if Discord wasn't a thing. I mean, I almost went completely inactive a couple seasons ago because of some shit in real life, but I came back because all the guys in Edmonton, I just like talking to them, so, you know, hop back in, enjoy yourself.
And I mean, getting to know people, it's almost like you would feel bad if you went inactive just because you're kind of letting them down.
Yeah, like, I've been part of the organization for like 9 seasons now. Like, if I just left, I like would feel bad.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm friends with all these guys now. It's like
we're a team.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's a little talk. We got Snoosu here up next saying, "Why is Slash such a bust?" I'm pretty sure that's a meme. Because I don't feel like. I mean, I'm at like almost 500 TPE for a 45 pick, which isn't too bad. If you're asking why my guy plays like shit, honestly, I don't know, and it's really frustrating because, like I asked, I'm like, yo, what stats make you good? Because obviously people know their way around Simon T at this point in season fucking 45, and, you know, people know what are the good stats, how to make a goalie good. When you're upgrading penalty shot, like, that's fucking terrible, don't do that. But I upgraded the ones they said to, and he still... I mean, last season was brutal. We won a lot. I was first star of the game one fucking time in 50 games. Like, I wasn't stealing them here. We were just brutal. Scoring more, and my save percentage was garbage. It was probably worst in the league for how many games I played. And it was just frustrating to see that. I mean, I liked winning, and it's still like, I guess you don't give up so many goals that you're losing games, but it just wasn't fun to see. And then in the Detroit series, in the playoffs, we got the bye, and then we got into Detroit there, and I mean, my guy started playing pretty good, like 930 save percentage. The series, I think, I mean, it started off with a couple wins, brought it to 7, which was more than I expected, but I was doing pretty well. And then the last 2 games, I kind of started letting in a lot of goals, which is weird, and I don't know what would even prompt that change, but luckily we made it out in 7, and I was pretty hyped, and then all of a sudden, bam, 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 we're losing to Vancouver in 5 games, and my guy is absolute trash. He's getting pulled every game. I did a fucking play-by-play. I got pulled in my own goddamn play-by-play, and then they won the cup. Like, what the fuck? I
was watching that.
It's just frustrating. Like, I don't know what I can change, and I assumed some build changes, like maybe size weakness was a bad thing. Like, when I made my guy, I didn't know anything about the site. I just got recruited from Reddit, and I just was like, try it out. And like, I'm not a big guy in real life, so fucking I'll make my guy 5'9" and have a size weakness because you're 5'9", and maybe that'll be fun. I didn't know that you have to make a fucking skating weakness or you're shit. And like, there's not a lot of difference in your build. Like, I wanted an agile guy who, you know, zooms around and his size is shit, but you can't really do that or you're gonna never be a viable goalie. Which, you know, it was disheartening to... I know I didn't let my team down, but it felt like it, and it just wasn't fun. I was feeling kind of like you were when your build was not great. It's just like, why do I even fucking update?
Yeah, that's literally exactly what I was feeling.
Yeah, so it's like, that's why I'm a bust, I guess, just because my guy plays like shit and I don't know how to stop it. I simmed like changing the weakness and getting my size up to 80 just from how many points I've already put into it, and I had the same numbers. Like, I think it's mostly about the defense in front of me, and if I face less shots, I'll probably do better. We just had the SMJHL preseason, and I'm middle, kind of lower on shots faced, and my guy's getting shutouts. He's fucking got a 910 save percentage. Like, he's doing really good, which I'm happy to see, but I'm just scared, like, you know, it's gonna
Yeah, you got that
crashing down.
that preseason curse.
Goddamn. If I'm a preseason goalie, I'm just gonna retire and make something else.
Oh no.
So, if I
Never gonna have
lose
to
a,
sign you for 1-year deals every single year again.
if I like lose in another embarrassing fashion where people are just making fun of me, it's not fun. You joke about it, you're like, haha, I suck, but at the end of the day, you're like, I don't know how to not suck, so.
Yeah, that's the worst part.
Get annoyed. I mean, I want to be good. I was drafted last overall in the SMJ just because I literally made a dude and then didn't sign on for a couple days, and then the draft happened, and no one thought I would be active, and then they emailed me, and I'm like, oh, what's up? I forgot I signed up for this.
Well, good thing you came back.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with it. It's been fun meeting these people. It's fun playing Stardew with y'all. So it's just been a good time, but hopefully my build can be good, or I can at least make it to the SHL and uncap and see how to make my guy a beastly goalie, because it's rewarding if you're good and you carry a team and you win some games with these guys.
Yeah, that must be nice.
Edmonton will have this time, and hopefully with me in net.
Goalies seem a little fluky. We had McFadden, who was like one of the best TP goalies in the league, and he was all fucking Nick Seave.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just weird how goalies are.
Yeah.
And like, it's almost like in the NHL, 902 save percentage is pretty trash, all things considered. Like, we want that 912 middle of the pack, or even better, 920. That's pretty good. But when you get like in this, like 902, that's pretty high up there. You're getting lots of 890s, 880s in the SMJHL especially. So
yeah,
it's weird to see. You think you're bad, but actually you're average, or it's just very strange goalies.
Alright, so I just got to level 10 farming. Sorry to get off the
No
starter.
problem. What are the things here?
It's artisan and agriculturist. So artisan is artisan goods, wine, cheese, oil, etc. are worth 40% more. Or I can do agriculturist. All crops grow 10% faster.
Gotta do crops, man. We don't even have that many animals or anything like that.
I mean, but for the long game, I feel like the artisan goods being worth 40% more,
Yeah, but if the crops grow faster, then we sell them more often.
That's true. I'll choose that one. And then when you get your farming to level 10, in 5 in-game years, you can choose the artisan.
Oh, I'll get them done.
Alright, sorry to get off the
no, we're good.
I just needed to make sure I made the right
Stardew talk going on. I didn't sleep with my wife on our honeymoon. Oops.
You slept with me.
Yeah. You always
broke before hoes, dude.
I'm only 11. Oh, she gave me crab cakes.
Oh, how nice. I wish I had a wife.
How many gifts are you giving Maya this week?
One. I gotta go give her. So I'm gonna go in her right now, cause I'm at that stage.
Oh shit! Go in her room. She'll sculpt your wood.
I mean, she only has one room, so.
Speaking of the Snooze's question, why am I such a bust? If you're still paying attention and watching, if you direct your eyes to my fucking chest,
yeah, it's pretty busty. I was just gonna say that.
That's why I'm a bust, because I got some fucking titties. I don't know what's... I'm a dude, and I just picked this shirt, and, what is that? What am I looking at here?
It's definitely titties, it has to be titties.
So confusing.
I don't have any other explanation for
that. Anyway, back to some SHL talk before we get too confused here.
Do you think people will actually listen to this, though, even the greater?
Who's gonna listen to this? The grader? No way.
Do you think they will?
They're
No.
just gonna trash it. They're gonna delete the thread and pretend like it never
Yeah.
existed.
Delete this, nephew.
Delete. Alright, Slappy Doodle says, Trella, you just picked up Cuddles and Fantasy.
That's your first
your
mistake.
Update thread and saw you're changing your build. Oh, we already answered this.
I mean, I could go a little more in depth with what I did with it, I guess.
Do it.
Alright, so let me just see what the exact question
For all
says.
those power
so
forwards out there who hate yourselves and just want to change your build, what's the process here?
Well, I mean, there wasn't much of a process. I don't buy equipment anymore because I'm lazy, so I kind of had a little more stockpiled for my contract, and I need a little more, so Slash, being the generous guy he was, paid me for some SIGs after he got a fucking big payday, which I can't thank him enough for because it's really going to improve my time on the site. But yeah, the whole build change thing, it's awesome. I mean, it's kind of a headache to do at first, like when you're doing all the math and stuff, but I can't wait. So basically, when I first created my player, I made my guy with... Well, at first, they had an even worse power forward build. Yeah, believe it or not, they buffed the power forward Slash before you came. So when I first came, you had to have both strength and checking as your strength.
Oh, and then no one does that.
Yeah, and then you had one of your own choice. So I think I chose scoring.
Yeah.
And then I had a passing weakness. Little did I know I would suck. But when I got dropped into the Blizzard and I was on Team USA and the Blizzard had like only shooters, so I used my free strength and weakness change to change scoring and passing.
You switched them?
Yeah, I switched them. So then I became pass first. And then they buffed the power forward build and made you only choose one of checking or strength.
Okay.
I went to strength, skating, and passing. And then scoring weakness. But I was still fucking terrible, of course.
Yeah.
So I decided to change, and the Blizz have a lot of pass first guys, and it was a good opportunity for me to go back to what I originally wanted to do with my player, which is be a scorer. Oh shit, I'm getting a cutscene.
Oh, I wish I could see that.
I'll keep talking until.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so I decided, Keegan and Carl gave me the good to go. I changed to scoring, so now my strengths are I changed to two-way forward.
Yeah.
Off power forward. So now I have defense, scoring, and skating as my strength, and I have a checking weakness, just like everybody else on the fucking site.
I mean, you gotta get defense up, right? 99 defense is really valuable.
Yeah, I have 99 defense now. And so right now, my build, I have wait, what the fuck, ML? Oh, I'm gonna have to message him.
Oh, did he not do it right?
So, I gotta look at my update thread now. He changed the build, but he didn't put the 197 TP that I put into it that I got from like all the changes. God damn it! What did I do wrong?
Did he reject you or just miss it?
I don't know. I'm gonna go look in the thread right now. That's kind of frustrating because we got regular season tomorrow, right?
Yeah. We'll make sure it gets done, whatever needs to be done, unless you did it wrong.
Yeah. I hope I didn't do it wrong. That would suck. I don't think I
will yell at you if you did it wrong.
I'll yell at dude for going inactive in PvE.
Oh. This ain't the PvE podcast.
When I used my waiver claim on him. He said, build changes processed, but height and weight are not included. Okay, fair enough. So we aren't going to process that part. But he didn't say anything about the TP I put into the build, just the height and weight. So I'll talk to him.
Alright. Fucking
that's for later, though. Well, I guess I'll message him now, because it's 8 o'clock. I want to give him time. Alright, just so to continue on with my rambling about my build. The final build was supposed to be 68 checking, 28 fighting, 62 discipline, 99 skating, 90 strength, 80 endurance, 90 puck handling, 90 passing, 99 scoring, 99 defense.
Wow.
Which is pretty nice.
Yeah.
I'm excited. And like the test sims that Keegan was doing before had me being a top 5 goal scorer, not top 5, maybe the top 6 or 7 goal scorer pretty much all the time. So really looking forward to that.
Nice. Yeah, what he was showing us was just Jets and Blizzard dominating.
Yeah, that's how it should have been last year, but no. We don't talk about last year. Or last season.
I played 6 games last year, which means it's 6 losses. Not
Did you
actually. I went
did you
3-2
lose
and
6
1,
games? Oh, that's
which
not bad.
3 wins.
That's pretty good.
It's Muford, man. He fucking won like 2 games with us. So it's got to get his shit together. But yeah, I'm excited for your build change. See if you can get lots of goals.
Yeah, so Slappy asked, tell us what instigated that decision and what you expect. Well, I think I kind of touched
Yeah,
on why I
talked.
instigated it,
Hmm.
because I sucked and I wasn't having any fun. So I wanted to have fun, I wanted to be good, so I changed it. And what I expect, well, I expect to be better than I was before, at least. I don't think I can get much worse, especially in the preseason. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's been a rough sim, but I think it'll turn around.
Yeah, especially when I have like my full build in, and DMS had like a 70 something TP update that he didn't get in because the trade mixed it up or whatever.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, we were on track to make the playoffs, and just the voodoo, we messed up the fucking thing we had going, and it bit us in the ass.
yeah, we got Tuck, and then we lost every game, and I blame it on Muford.
Too many tucks.
Yeah,
Spoils the kitchen or whatever.
yeah, whatever the saying is, I have no idea.
Anyway, we got my man Bonk Manius here. He's got a couple for us. What are your goals for your players this season? So why don't you piggyback off the build change here, and what do you want to get going here?
Well, I'd like to, score some goals, and I actually recently just published a media saying about how I was nearing some milestones, so I'd really like to hit those this season.
Oh yeah,
Hold
what are
on, let me
those?
find the media so I can. There we
Points,
go.
right?
Yeah, so I could hit my 100th goal this season, which is kind of unlikely because I need to score 26. But I mean, the way the test teams have been going, I've been getting pretty damn close to that. So with a little luck and me progressing more, and so along with my line mates, it might be able to happen,
Nice,
which would be
nice.
awesome. And I mean, I'm gonna hit this season. I'm gonna score my 200th career point because I only need 11 more. So I'm hoping to, but like points wise, I'm hoping to at least get like 42, 43. Like, I want to beat my career best of 43.
Points?
Yeah, and keep in mind that I scored that 43 points when I wasn't even like 1,000 TPE yet, so yeah, it's the best.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, my goal is fucking over 900 save percentage. I think if I can get that, we're golden. I mean, preseason, I got 9, 10, and 50 games, which is way more than I am expecting in the season with people, The problem with preseason is it's based on one build of all these rookie guys at, 170, 180, 190 TPE. They're going to be 200, 250 even by the end of the season, so they'll be dunking on me at the end there. So hopefully we can start out strong and I can rack up some wins and shutouts, and then they'll chip away at it later. But over 900 save percentage, I think, is realistic for my capped goalie with a good defense in front of it. They're going to get better too. We got Jalopsky and Scruff here, so they should tear it up. I mean, in the preseason, Reitmeyer led the team in points, so that's kind of insane. I think his defense is pretty good too, so he shouldn't allow too many shots on me. So yeah, that's my goal, is make the playoffs. Hopefully first place, but second wouldn't be bad either. But get those stats up there. Get some more stars of the game. Get some more. Whoa, what the fuck? Our dog is sleeping in space. Okay. Anyway, yeah.
Max in space.
Get some good stats going, and just be proud of my guy.
Yeah, and there's this one thing, Cuddles was always supposed to be a hitter, and that's what I like pride myself most in my player, how many hits I get.
Oh yeah.
So I need 129 more hits to get my 1,000th career hit this season. So I'm hoping I can hit that.
You been getting that many-ish per season, or?
Well, yeah, I just got my second lowest hit total since my rookie year this
Damn.
last season. So I'm hoping, and I got less than 129 last season, so I'm hoping I can at least get to 1,000 this year. And if I get 167, I'll move on to second for Blizz all time. So that'd be super cool.
Yeah, that's good goals and hits and points.
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of what you want as a player anyway, right?
Yeah, generally.
And let's try to win that cup too, eh?
Yeah, that'd be nice. We'll have to call you up if we're that far and the Crows aren't anymore. So
Yeah, if the Crows somehow miss, like, just fucking start me in the Blues. Who cares?
we'll definitely end up calling you up if like the Blizz are in the finals and the Crows aren't that far because you'll get your name on that cup.
Well, and I'm higher than the backup anyway, so.
Yeah, you are.
We've been playing me as backup anyway.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird. So, like, people skip on me. They're like, oh, who's coming up this season? King's coming up. It's like, bitch, I was in the SHL already.
Yeah,
I
but
got
you're
my
on
5 minutes of fame. I just wasn't on the roster. They were sneaking around, putting me in games. I just had, like, Deal's name on my back instead of mine. I was like the secret goalie just because I'm a little better than him. Even though
you're really short. I think they would notice.
Yeah. When did he chopped off his fucking kneecaps? So. Alright. Let's get moving on these questions because we have a couple more and we're getting around 40 minutes.
Oh, already? Goddamn.
Yeah. Time flies when you're walking around in circles. What are our predictions for the upcoming season? Why don't you start with that?
Team-wise, I expect the Blizz to do a lot better than last year.
Okay.
Especially a lot better than we're doing in the preseason. I think last season was definitely a fluke. I mean, we have too good of a roster to miss the playoffs 2 years in a row.
And especially, we lost Biddies, which sucks, and he was talking about that on the podcast yesterday.
Yeah, the Luking podcast.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, we got Fletcher, we got, what is Madge's?
It's like, I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's Zarzarski or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's it. I did it.
Him.
But yeah, and, fucking Demarcus Smith, or Smythe, or whatever you want to say.
Yeah, I think it's Smith.
That's just gonna be a fucking killer edition.
Yeah, I'm so happy we got DMS. I love the dude.
He's definitely a huge locker room guy, and I'm sure having a lot of familiar faces on the Blizz kind of coaxed him in there.
Yeah, for sure. Me, you, Cal, whoever else he was friends with.
But, yeah, I mean, should be good this season. I don't know. It's a terrible preseason sim, but I don't think people put a lot of...
Yeah. Well, I mean, the second line got lit up with me, Cookers, and Smith, but, I mean, I was on my shitty build still, and DMS had, like, 70 TP that wasn't inputted, so I think we'll do a lot better.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping for playoffs, and then what do you think? You think you get over that first round hump?
I sure hope so, man. The West is so stacked that you never really know. It's kind of a toss-up every year.
And there aren't any buys in the SHL, are there?
No, there aren't.
It's just round one, you're right in the thick of it.
Yeah, it's kind of tough.
So hopefully you don't have to face the Jets first, huh?
Oh, God, not again.
That'd be brutal.
We've lost in 7 in every single series in the first round since I've been part of the Blizz, and it's awful. It's the worst.
It's a brutal one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, for my predictions, I haven't been around a lot. What I have been around for is fucking West Kendall 1. Or, no, it was Calgary and then West Kendall and then Calgary and then West Kendall, right? Or something like that.
I don't really know who's won the last year. I know West Kendall just won.
Yeah, so it's been switching up between them. So naturally, I had Calgary winning it this year because, why not?
Oh no, you're a traitor, dude. You're on.
I want us to win. I would like us to win, but the way the Sim's been going, they win every fucking.
Dude, I don't know how
season.
they're so old.
But
There's old.
there's rumors going on about stuff, so maybe they don't
Oh, Mike Izzy.
they don't make it that far. I don't know. I don't put a lot of faith into that, but
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't know when it seems crazy, and I don't know enough about the SHL to really make an educated opinion.
Yeah, I'm not that kind of guy to just throw around rumors.
I have lots of opinions on the NHL, but
Yeah.
it's not for this podcast, I guess.
Nope.
But yeah, I mean, as far as the SMJHL goes, I think we have a really solid squad, and we've lost some guys due to call-ups. A couple rentals like Kirkby and Ito Kallio, I think, right?
Yeah, you got it. Adicalio.
So that's rough, but we kind of knew they were rentals, and we were just hoping for that cup run. But we still
Well, you made a run.
Yeah, I mean, we still have Taylor and Williams, and got some good back-end guys. We just signed fucking sweet free agents, and Hoog and
I know.
Clem, and we got fucking Spangle somehow. Like, I don't know what...
That's awesome.
Joe and Ryan are working it right now, but we're getting the rewards here. So lots of active guys, lots of recreates, so I think we're in a pretty good spot to fucking go for it here.
Yeah, I think the Crows will have a great season if everyone just stays active and continues to update. Well, you guys just got Wiki too, didn't you?
Oh yeah, right, Wiki.
Yeah, which is nice because Wiki is a good guy for the juniors.
Mm-hmm. So this will be hopefully just a great season. I mean, we did good in preseason, and I guess I was saying like my stats might suffer because people are getting better, but at the same time, our team will be getting better. Especially our defense. Looks like we got 3 active guys still getting better that are rookies now. So who knows.
Yeah, that's huge because that was the Crows' main weakness last season, right?
We had fucking no active D, I don't think. Or 1, maybe.
That's tough. Because then Danny switched to D or whatever.
No.
Oh, wow.
He wanted to just because we were getting wrecked, but at the end of the day, it's like, he's pretty good winger, 2-way forward guy, so...
Yeah.
We'll just hold out and have a good draft, which... We had a pretty good draft. We got Walrus and Scruff.
Yeah,
like
those guys seem like great guys. And
it was actually a pretty stacked draft in the first 2 rounds, so it's kind of hard to see all those names go by. I did a lot of scouting there.
Yeah.
But then we totally killed it in free agency, so,
Yeah,
that's
which is huge.
Draft there.
I was a free agent signing. Oh, those were the days.
Right, you were drafted by...
I wasn't drafted
Calgary,
by anybody.
right?
Yeah, well, yeah.
And then
Calgary.
Ace traded you? Oh, you're saying in the Crows, yeah.
Yeah,
Crows. You traded after the draft?
Yeah, Ace traded for me, like, as soon as... So basically, he got drafted to Edmonton 4th and then was, like, immediately named co-GM and they traded for me because Izzy was, whatever happened there.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, season predictions, I'm thinking Crows do some damage during the season. I'm thinking another Detroit matchup after the first round we get the bye, right?
Yeah, you guys get the bye.
I think we'll get the bye. Detroit will make it out of the first round, and then I'm thinking another 7-game series where we just eke it out, and it's another kind of goalie duel. Because Robinson sims really well. It's probably because he made his dude fucking 7 feet or whatever, which is not realistic, but whatever, you do you.
It's alright, you can show him up in IH after a few seasons.
Yeah, I'm happy with WJC. I think my guy did really good there.
Yeah, your guy will be good. If you just keep getting TPE, he'll eventually do good.
It's fun, and I like seeing my dude get better. I mean, the thing about having such a shit first season was you can only go up. So
yeah,
that should be really exciting to see my guy finally make a name for himself and contend for awards and get milestones and shit.
Yeah, that's the best part. Winning an award feels nice.
Get that recognition.
Yeah.
I like congratulating guys, too, on getting awards, just so they know people see that and care.
Yeah.
Alright, last question from Bonk is, describe your ideal meal. Why don't you go first?
That's really tough. I'm gonna have to give that one a thought.
Alright, well, you think about it while I'm going. For me, it's gotta be a hamburger. I just love hamburgers. I have the palate of a 10-year-old. So it's a cheeseburger with bacon and ketchup only. No tomatoes, no lettuce, none of that, because I'm a fucking idiot. But that's how I like it, and I just like what I like, and I don't change that much, so... Gotta be a
That's fair
hamburger.
enough.
Love hamburgers and fries. Just kind of a fatty here, eating burgers every day, so that's my ideal meal. And I gave you lots of time to think about yours.
Yeah, I got it. So, maybe I do agree because I think my favorite meal has got to be a good chicken parm and
Chicken
pasta.
parm.
Yeah, that if you didn't know, that's the whole calorie thing. They love their parm over there.
That's their what?
That's they love their that's like their thing over there. They love chicken parm.
Over where?
Over in, like the Calgary Dragons.
Calgary Dragon. What the fuck? Okay, I'm not in on the Calgary memes, I guess, but
yeah. So maybe
I thought you were going the Italian route with pasta and chicken, but
maybe that's where I belong. But I gotta say, the good chicken parm and pasta, I don't think anything beats it for me.
Nice, good choice.
Yeah.
Alright, that was a pretty softball question, which is good, because we're still getting up there in time. We got Carl, the man, the myth, the legend. He's got a couple questions here. Significant amount of change in Edmonton over the last season. What do you like most about it, and what do you like least?
I don't really think I can say I don't. It sucks losing Ace. Obviously,
Yeah.
Ace was a good friend of mine. This is going to be my first season not on a team with them because we were teammates in St. Louis.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little weird, but I mean, overall, I think all parties kind of ended up where they wanted to be.
Yeah, I mean, he was talking about how people said they would support him and then they didn't. I think that's how he saw it, and I kind of saw it differently from, like, I guess behind the Edmonton doors. I think my greatest dislike of all the change is also losing Ace, just because he drafted me and I got to know him for a season, and he's an acquired taste, but he is a good friend and a good GM, so
yeah.
He gives me shit a lot, but I think that means he likes you.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't like you, he also gives you shit, but it's kind of mean.
Yeah, you'll know if he doesn't like you.
You'll know.
Yeah.
But I think on the flip side, what I'm most excited about for all this change is all the new guys we got and just meeting new friendly people. I met Muford, he's fun. Evok is nice, and Match doesn't talk much, but I think that's a European thing, right?
Yeah.
And we had Storm for a little bit, and meeting all these new guys. We got DMS. I'm really happy to have him in because he's just a fun dude.
Yeah, for sure.
So
I'm really happy to be on a team with Evok. She's always been super nice, and it's nice to share a team with her. I mean, I'm in so many leagues now, and somehow we haven't been on a team together. So this is the first time.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, it should be a fun season. Just having fun about winning and losing, and just getting to know each other. We got 250,000 gold.
We are rich.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
We already bought a bunch of shit too. It's
We're
looking good. When is the Halloween thing?
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah, right.
I don't remember.
Let me check this calendar after I check the mail here. Oh, tomorrow at 10 p.m. Okay.
There we go. So rare seeds. They're rare sweet gem berries.
Sweet gem berry. Why don't you harvest that? Then I'll let you do that. It's
we got a gold quality one.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I'm gonna hold on to these because I don't really know what we use for yet.
Okay, yeah. Back to the SHL. Is that what you would say your the thing you most look forward to about all this change too? Is just hanging out with these new guys and getting to know them?
Yeah, definitely. That's my favorite part about all this. It's gonna be a good time. Looking forward to it.
It's kind of the thing about like I see a lot of people kind of go in free agency and they kind of want to just get in a new locker room and meet new people and make new friends and change the scenery. But at the same time, it's almost like you want to stay with the guys that you like to.
Yeah, I would never want to. I can't see myself enjoying this like anymore if I went somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. It's weird too because the thing about this that's probably different from the real NHL and stuff is like when you leave a locker room, you still can hang out as long as you don't piss the wrong people off. But
yeah,
you can kind of be around there. I mean, in the Crows locker room, we had Ontanis, and he went to the Whalers. But he still was around a lot, and it was fun having him. He's a really good guy.
And now we have him in Edmonton.
Oh yeah,
it's the best.
I think he's been busy lately with work, but
yeah, we got a great fucking class this draft too.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking forward to these guys. I like Mac, Allen, and Ontanis. That's like the dream. That's what we
dream.
When we found out we weren't going to get the first pick.
Oh yeah.
Like that, we had it set that we wanted to draft those three, and to have all of them fall to us was just awesome.
Yeah, I was hearing people talking about if we got the second pick, or if he fell to us, like getting Stamkos fan or someone like.
Yeah.
Because he's
we had
dedicated.
good talks with him. We had good talks with him too.
But fucking Winnipeg gets him because life is unfair.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm definitely really happy.
Our draft is real good anyway.
Yeah, Mac literally makes my day every time he fucking talks. He's just such like a happy, positive dude. It's awesome.
I'm not in Montreal, so I never really knew him, but I remember he's just happy every time I update him, so that's always good. He's very grateful when I update him, which is nice to see. Yeah, I mean,
just an all-around great dude.
Yeah, it's been fun having these new guys, because I remember when I was like the fresh-faced rookie and just trying to show everyone that I like talking and I like making friends and I'm not a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Some people would make me out to be, but well, I am an asshole, but sometimes I'm kidding.
Sometimes.
Next up, what is worse, a slash pass or Teddy's Enforcer D? This seems to be an inside joke, so I guess we should explain. I'll start with a slash pass. Well, I don't know about your D, but my slash pass is all of a sudden playing NHL 19 like you do with the buds. Like, it seems like overnight, maybe it's a tuner update or something, my passes just started going crazy off course. Like, I would aim at a dude, and it would just, like, get intercepted every time it wasn't even near him. So, like, it was really frustrating. It's, like, the same thing with the goalie build. Like, you don't know what you're doing wrong. It's just not working. And, like, everyone's giving me shit. They're like, you're so bad at passing. It's like, I'm pressing the trigger. I don't know what the fuck is going wrong with these passes. So, it's kind of funny every time I make a shitty pass and you give me shit, but
slash pass.
At the same time, like, I don't know how to fix it.
Yeah, what are you gonna do sometimes? The game's a little wonky.
It was fun though playing with it, yeah. And then your Enforcer D.
Alright, so you went around for that in NHL 18. Basically, we used to the main crew for Chelsea, Ace, Carl, and Clint. We would play a lot, and I would love to like play Enforcer and just hop around and fuck around. I would hop on Enforcer D, and Ace would get so pissed. So I made a clause in my contract where I wouldn't sign unless I got the clause saying that I could play Enforcer D without Ace yelling at me.
Wow. Well, you signed it, right? He didn't yell at you anymore?
Yeah. It worked out, but yeah, I just like to play like a goon on NHL, and that's why me and Hex like to play together, because we just hit people the entire time. But it usually doesn't work out for the plus minus rating. So
it seems like in this game it's a little more viable just hitting people, and when you knock them down and they like literally die for 15 seconds.
Yeah, that works out pretty well.
So maybe Enforcer D isn't too bad anymore, especially in arcade 3s.
Oh yeah.
When you just crush people and you don't even get interference penalties, like That's just a pain in the ass to play against.
Yeah, and like in the ones mode, the guys who run like Enforcer, Power Forward, or something. So annoying.
So I guess to answer Carl's question, my passing is definitely worse than Trella's Enforcer D. And
maybe
10 times more infuriating too.
In 18, it might be a little like the Enforcer D was a lot worse, but in 19, it's pretty good.
This is my first year playing EASHL though, so I mean I'm real good in Be a Pro, and I'm really good at saucing it. But people play way differently than the computers. I mean, computer D and your computer forwards, you kind of learn what they do and their ticks. But playing human forwards against human D, like, really unpredictable. So it's definitely a challenge getting used to that.
Yeah.
And then he asks, Haley or Penny, pick one. That's a fucking trick question, bud, because it's obviously Maru.
Oh, he's trying to catch you. He's trying to catch you there.
Nah, I'm not picking it. He likes Haley, I think, because he likes blondes.
Yeah.
And I'm not a huge blonde guy. I like Maru better. She's got the titties, and yeah, that's pretty much what I like. And I hope that doesn't sound misogynistic or whatever, but that's just my preference.
Well, on the old Bliss farm, I Penny there, so I think I have to choose Penny.
Well, that was just because Ace took Leia, right?
Yeah, and I was trying to get
lore here.
Yeah. So I guess I'll have to go with Penny, because, you know, Carl's girl is Haley anyway, so I won't steal Carl's girl.
If I had to choose between them, I don't like them. They're just not really my type, either of them, but maybe Penny, because Haley's a little too stuck up for me, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't mess with that.
Carl'll slide in there, though. We'll let him have it.
Yeah, we'll let Kyle have it. Oh, wait, I said Kyle. I will let Carl have it.
Speaking of Penny, what up? What up, girl? The real answer to that is Trella. I choose Trella.
Aw, you're so sweet.
We danced at the
yeah, and I was a girl, even though you have titties and I don't.
What are those? Anyway, we're at an hour here, so let's get this last question in here, and it should be fairly straightforward. Argar asks, why no sig for Trella?
Yeah, funny you asked that, because as soon as I saw that question, I put my sig back on.
Nice.
when we moved sites, I just never bothered to get my sig back. So
well, it's weird because on mobile I can't fucking see it anyway. So
yeah, that's why I didn't do it, because I'm on mobile majority of the time. So I didn't bother.
Oh, Luke just sent me some questions here in PM. I guess we have time to answer them because Luke's my boy. And maybe he'll join us afterwards, and maybe he'll actually join us as a guest here. I mean, we got a couple guys we're thinking of bringing on if there's a little demand for this and people want to hear us fucking talk more and just walk in circles. I actually, over the past whatever week we've been playing, have done literally nothing. So
yeah, I've just been like, whatever.
I mean, props to fucking Let's Players and shit, because it is fucking hard to concentrate.
Yeah, it is not easy. I give them credit.
Brutal. So, just for the sake of making this a podcast and a Let's Play, I feel like talking about the SHL is more important than actually getting shit done in here.
Yeah.
If you watch it, awesome. If you just listen to it, hopefully you enjoyed it anyway. But Luke's asking, who's better, Luke or King? Now, there's no context for this, so I don't know if he's talking about the player or the people, but that's a tough one because I like them both.
Yeah, I like both you guys equally.
I mean, Luke I know a little better. I mean...
yeah, same here. I mean, I don't really know you that well, but I played started with Luke, so I think we got that bond,
They're both really great dudes. If Luke's listening and wants me to kiss his ass, I definitely will right now. I mean, he was a really good updater. He kind of stepped off a little bit. I understand because it's a shit job. It just pays for the equipment. But, oh, what'd you do?
River fish.
Nice, we got those fish.
Sir.
But yeah, Luke's awesome. He fucking does all those articles. I love it when he writes stuff about me being drafted 45th, even though I earn like a solid 25th. It's just nice to see. You get validation from that. Like people don't believe in me, but I'll prove them wrong. So
Yeah, that's kind of Cuddles' whole story too.
Oh yeah, he does a lot of work, and he's definitely important to me wanting to stay here. And same with fucking King and his podcast that he does with Luke. I mean, he does a lot of awesome graphics. He definitely was a huge thing in season 42 when we were all rookies. He was talking a lot in the rookie chat and getting the graphics grading thing and those contests. Like, I remember listening to the draft podcast and they were just talking about everyone. Like, that's crazy, talking about every fucking person. They went through the entire season 43 draft with Goku, Muerto, Kez, and just it was really fun listening to that. So
Yeah.
they're both awesome. So that's also a trick question, and I pick good old Kimmy. He's better than you both.
Wow.
I slid in his DMs, bro. He gave me his number and he even sent me a fucking dick pic.
That's hot.
Yeah. That's my secret, though. No one can see it. And then he also asked a serious question, which is, where do we see the junior standings this season? I don't know if you follow them that much, or
I don't follow too much anymore. I just hope to see St. Louis number 1 and Detroit last.
Oof. Detroit's too good to come in last. They'll definitely make the playoffs unless some fucking crazy shit happens. But they got a good squad there, and not many of them went up. So
yeah,
I'm thinking Whalers are still in it because they have Thomason, they have Martin still. A lot of season 43 guys just got GM jobs, which I'm really jealous of because I applied for all of them. So fuck you guys for taking my jobs, even though I don't deserve it. But yeah, I mean, they're going to be working hard and probably changing the face of the SMJHL just by being really good GMs. I truly believe in all of them to fucking whoop ass. So it's going to be probably just a Thunderdome soon of insane teams with insane recreates being drafted. For now, Anchorage is looking pretty bad. Kelowna has no goalies, which is really interesting. Like, they have 2 computer guys, so I'm sure they're frantically trying to recruit someone or get someone to recreate so they can sign them, but it's not looking good. I'm laughing so hard at the fact that St. Louis just signed a backup goalie who's gonna be active, it looks like, even though he was inactive before. And he's at 250 TPE, and Kelowna has 2, like, not even inactives, they're like fucking computer made up. Like,
that's hilarious.
So funny.
Oh, like the ZZ or whatever.
Yeah, it's easy, like Ned Flanders or some shit. Like, I don't know.
That's hilarious.
That's just like, I just laugh every time I see their goalies, and I think about the spot we're in. So I'm really happy that our GM's got this squad together. So I'm thinking we're gonna do pretty well. St. Louis, I think Detroit will be up there. Montreal's still really good. They got some good draft pieces too. I think Colorado jumps back up. I think they're gonna kill it with all their draft picks they had, as long as they're all active and doing their thing. Yeah, I'm thinking Anchorage at the bottom, and probably Kelowna falls out too. And I don't know if Leitner's still down. If he is, I'm thinking Vancouver's still up there with Detroit in 2 and 3, and Montreal and Colorado hanging out at 4 and 5. Who am I forgetting? Shit.
Montreal? No, did you say that?
Yeah, I said Montreal. Montreal
I was gonna say
is decent. I think they're gonna be 4 to 6.
I was gonna say Prince George, but they don't exist anymore.
Detroit. Halifax.
Yeah.
They're okay. I mean, they lost King last season. I didn't remember who they drafted, so nope. Oh, they have Rainbow Dash.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I'm thinking they'll sneak in 5 or 6, but you know,
It's
prove me
fair.
wrong. I'm an idiot and I don't know anything, so you know,
I
St.
don't know
Louis could
anything either.
miss. Who knows?
I hope not.
Yeah, I mean, I
I
hope
love
not either.
micros.
But my guy could play like shit, and I wouldn't even be surprised at this point. Oop,
Aw.
I just fucking lagged out. Well,
Oh, did you?
that's our time.
I guess that's a signal for us to call it
Oh
quits
yeah,
here.
your computer said, "All right, we're in an hour 10 minutes. Fuck off."
I'm not having any problems.
That just happens, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a great first podcast. I actually didn't feel like we ran out of stuff to talk about. We actually went
Yeah.
pretty long.
I was worried we
Hopefully,
would.
yeah, I mean, hopefully people like it. Let us know, you know, in the comments of the media posts if you like it or want to hear more. If you liked, if you were mentioned and like that, you know, say thanks for mentioning me or something. I don't care. But yeah, uh, thanks for joining me, Trella. This was fun, and I think
Yeah.
even if people don't like it, we might make them regular thing anyway and get some money.
Yeah, sounds good to me. I need that money.
And guests, I think I started talking about this, but you know, Nick Talks and his wife have this. Dude has this. We could talk about updating and his memes and stuff that he's done recently. Luke, of course, is always he's the podcast master. I mean, fucking legend here. So lots
Absolute
of
beast.
possibilities here. Let us know what you're thinking,
Hell
and
yeah.
have a excellent week.
Woo.
All right, Trella, I'm ending it. Here we go. Goodbye.
Awesome.